So, I bark on a song. Fuck off.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko.
I need to stop. Help me.
Too many of them. What are we going to do?
Sorry I'm late. Bring me that horizon. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go.
What's going on, people?
What's up, everybody? Hell.
Dude, I fuck with... Is that your office?
Oh, yeah. So, I'll show you guys real quick, actually.
I fuck with it.
Different room today. Different setup entirely. We just had all the windows in my house were just redone.
Yeah.
So everything has had to be moved. Like right now, my bed is like in the middle of my room, which is weird. But Uncle Kenobi came. No, but yeah. So there's like nothing in here right now. So this is the only room. This is the only room I can really use until they come back to finish it up. In the next couple days,
at, bro?
I'm sleeping fine. My bed is. You guys know where I usually stream with like the on my shelves behind me.
And shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, my bed is pushed up against that right now.
Oh, okay.
So if I lean over, I can like kiss my fish tank. Like it's like right there. Like
before we get started,
but I'm using this as a
chat.
I'm using this as
started. I want to chat.
Switch everything.
Yeah. Before we get started, I want to shout out X-Wing. Congratulations on having your kid.
Yeah, I got it real quick. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
You can say Rolo.
which is even funnier because but Roland, what is the name of our podcast? The RoloRome cast.
Late and gay.
Fuck. The late and gay cast.
That's too good.
That's what we're calling episode 100, bro. That's what we're.
Yes, episode 100 will be the late and gay. Gotta give Crimson credit for that one. That was funny, man. That was good.
Crimson.
No, I'm not Irish. I'm very German and Italian and Polish and Hungarian.
Hungarian? Where the fuck does that come from in your family?
My mom's side.
Oh, okay. But I just want to say,
shout out to asking if I'm wearing this hat because I'm Irish, and not just Irish people wear this hat.
True. I wanted to say,
Germans wear this as well.
Congratulations to X-Wing.
Yes. Right. Congratulations, X-Wing, on your freaking baby girl, man. Good. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Everybody,
that is awesome.
Everybody, first of all, you should already be subscribed to X-Wing. If you're not already, you should be. And he's going to be an amazing father. I can't say anything more than that. I know for sure this man is going to raise a great human being. And
she's going to be...
between him and Mrs. X-Wing, man, that kid's going to be set, man.
She's going to be a massive fan of Star Wars, bro, for sure.
Crimson, no. I'm not even pulling that up. No, Crimson, no. Congratulations on
also
father is what I'm saying.
Y'all,
and that he's going to
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, speaking of Star Wars, why don't we just talk about Star Wars Battlefront? Obviously,
I'm hyped.
hold on. Obviously, today we're gonna talk about Avatar. We're gonna talk about Bad Batch. We're gonna go over the Borderlands trailer. But I mean, in the
Let's
middle,
start with Battlefront.
there's something I'm gonna throw in there. I don't know anybody here who watches Normal World. Highly recommend it. Corey Black Garrett, Dave Landau, fucking hilarious comedy show on YouTube, Blaze TV. But I have a clip from there that I think is going to be really fun to talk about in the center of our show. So maybe after this Battlefront topic, we'll get into that. However, I'm fine. I would love to talk about. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that. The one thing I will say, Crimson, to that point, Kate Blanchett's good as Lilith. I see that. I think a better Roland would have been Idris Elba. Would have been a better Roland.
We will get to
Yeah,
this later, Kenobi, but
yeah,
Roland said it's actually not bad.
I've watched the first 3 episodes so far, so I can talk about that. I won't go into spoilers. I don't know about that, Crimson. I feel like Lilith is good, but Kate Blanchett's too old to be Lilith. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's
Jack Black.
when I heard it was Kate Blanchett, I was like, as Lilith?
She's a little bit old to be Lilith, but maybe if it was like the third one, Borderlands 3.
Yeah, that would fit.
That would fit. But yeah, so I would say Kenobi, it's obvious. I mean, not obvious, but I mean, it is a million times better than the Shyamalan shit.
The Shyamalan garbage? Yeah.
Yeah, you get there's some things that are left out that I feel I'll get into it. But
let's talk about Battlefront because
it's more of a hit than a miss. I'll tell you that. It's more of a hit right now than it is a miss, but I'm not judging it till it's over, and there's some problems that I have with it, and I will get into those very soon.
I gotta say, bro,
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will get into my problems.
I gotta say, bro, Battlefront, holy shit. This is what we have wanted for years.
Yeah, I don't know why they have
like instead of giving us the new ones, the EA ones, just they should have put the old ones out onto the modern consoles. That's literally what they should have done. And no one would have been upset. Like
exactly.
Because everyone is going crazy, bro. Everyone's hype. 64-player online lobby cross fucking platform shit.
Yeah,
bro.
Cross-platform's the big thing. That means every single one of you guys can play Battlefront with us. Get the game. Let's get the whole hanger bang in there. Let's get everybody that we can, yo. 64 on 64. Big ass fucking battle. Battle of Geonosis. Let's go. Battle of Camino. Let's go. Whole squad rolling up together. Battlefront style, yo. 501st for the freaking win. Let's go.
All right, I bet. I already know that some of y'all are gonna choose the Separatists because y'all are weirdos. So
I mean, they choose the Separatists for the Separatist generals. You don't choose the Separatists for the droids. You choose the Separatists for the Separatist generals.
Oh, come on.
I know you're kidding, you fuck. I knew that was a joke. You didn't have to say it.
But I was talking to Roland about it. He said that he wishes that the only thing that they would have done is just updated the graphics a little bit, right?
Right there. That right
yes,
there.
Sir.
Hell, yes, the 501st, baby. The 50,
yes,
dude,
sir.
And that means we're also getting the 501st journals again. Playable 501st journals again.
It's gonna be some YouTube content for
that means the real Clone Rebellion. The real Clone Rebellion. Not the shit they're doing in Bad Batch, which we'll talk about, but the real Clone Rebellion. Fucking go, man. They totally missed that.
Also, we gotta talk about
so good, dude.
we're talking about Battlefront 2, but Battlefront 1 is in there too, and
Yeah.
people underrated that game.
Well, Battlefront 1 is all the OT, and then Phantom Menace. And then Battlefront 2.
What about Galactic Conquest, Shinobi? What? Only the story?
Nah, he's playing Galactic Conquest. Dude, you're telling me you're not going to play Heroes versus Villains, Kenobi?
Battlefront 2 is a huge part of my childhood. Can't wait for Galactic. Right? See?
Bro,
See? Right.
Bro, Battlefront 2, right the fuck there. Above my TV.
Yeah.
That shit's been there for years. That's one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars art ever. The 501st Trooper with Obi-Wan on Coruscant and Vader on Mustafar on either side. Oh my fucking god, dude! That's beautiful. It's such a beautiful piece of fucking artwork.
What I was gonna say was that I think that Battlefront 1 gets like underrated because that's fun too. It's not as crisp as 2, but it's fun.
Nah, you don't, Kenobi, because listen, this is before multiplayer got crazy. All you got to do is press the trigger.
Yeah, like
you
it's not
tap
COD.
that trigger and
It's not
Obi-Wan.
COD.
You tap that trigger and any Jedi, anybody with a saber is just and that's literally it. Like there's no nuance to it. It's just fucking.
And if you press your back left button, you can just do like the Sith. You can do the Sith lightning, or you can do like the Sith push. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, it's on a D-pad, I think.
Damn.
Oh, I still got my Xbox 360.
Pilgrim, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Pilgrim? Hail, brother. Pull the trigger and aim. Yo, Pilgrim just bypassed the compressor.
Pilgrim, you gotta watch out for those wrist rockets.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch out for those wrist rockets. Watch those wrist rockets.
Republic rolling.
I remember the end of the war. Yeah, that's so the 501st Journals, man.
Is that the dude that played the clones in a live action?
That's Murr Morrison, yeah.
That's awesome.
He voices the whole thing. It's really fucking good. And dude, we could do the
that was like just in my head. I was just thinking about that.
No, time to take down some clankers. Yeah, dude, there's so many good quotes in that game. We've captured a command post. Ah! Like, he fucking died.
They have captured a command post. Take it back.
Well, there's the one where he, like, if you're losing it, they're taking their command post, and you hear him just go, ah! Right after it, like he died at the base. It's so good. Just like the simulations. That's the best one. Just like the simulations and watch those wrist rockets. That's the best 2 quotes from that game. Just like the simulations. Fucking good.
I think that the Rebels have like the weakest quotes in that whole game.
Yeah, they do. The Empire one, the guy who screams for the Empire, whoever did that is like a G. He's like, for the Empire! Like, that's fucking good. That's a good voice.
Yeah. This is gonna blow the EA Battlefront out of the fucking water, bro.
Yeah.
This is gonna.
Yep.
This is gonna outsell both.
Bro, everybody's gonna be playing this shit when it drops.
Yeah, of course.
Fans gonna be streaming this shit. And could you imagine the mods? Because it's crossplay, it's on PC. Imagine the mods people are gonna make. You want to play as Cad Bane? Just give it a couple months. You want to play as Mando? Give it a couple months. You want some character like Ahsoka in there? You want Thrawn in there? You want fucking Ezra? Fucking anybody? Give it a couple months, and someone will make the character, and it will already be in there.
Unfortunately, I actually never did. Roland did.
Yes. Fuck yes, I did, Crimson. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I still have it. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this fucking shit. Right on top.
You got that ready to go.
Right on
you
top
that ready to go.
Xbox 360 games. I love this game. This is the best Lord of the Rings game ever fucking made. ever made. If you ever have the chance to play Lord of the Rings Conquest, you fucking play it. It is so awesome. You can play as anybody. You want to play as the fucking mouth of Sauron who gets his head cut off by Aragorn in the third movie in his first scene? Yeah, well, he's a badass in this game. You want to play as Sauron himself? Fucking do it. You want to be in the battle for Mount Doom from the very beginning of Lord of the Rings? That's the first mission. You play as fucking Elrond.
That's sick.
Dude, this game is amazing.
I miss that style of game.
Here's the thing. Once you beat the campaign, that's the main story. Yes, better than Lord of the Rings. Better than Lego Lord of the Rings. 100%.
I like Lego Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but this is better. This is better. And you get to play in every single fucking battle. You get to play as the Ents as you take down Isengard. You can play as a fucking cave troll. You can be the Balrog. You can call the Eagles in as fucking Gandalf. Instead of capture the flag, it's capture the ring. You can take down Minas Tirith. You get to fight in the Battle of Minas Tirith. You could be a fucking Oliphant. You can be a fucking Oliphant. You can literally be walking around with tons of motherfuckers on your back shooting arrows at everybody. You can be a giant elephant fucking walking around. You can do everything in this game. You can be a hobbit. And the hobbits, they got this little assassination move where they stab somebody in the back of the leg and they run up on them and they turn their head and stab them in the neck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. There's like, and you have four different things. You have the warrior, who's the guy with the sword, the swordsman. You have the archer. You have the mage. And then you have the scout. And the scout has 2 knives, grenades, and you can
just like Battlefront.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally like Battlefront. And then guess what pops up on your screen? Do you want to be a hero?
That's literally just Battlefront.
You get a random hero for whatever battle it is, somebody that was in that battle. So you get Aragorn, you got Legolas, you got Gimli, you have Eowyn.
How powerful is Gandalf? How powerful is Gandalf?
Gandalf's pretty good. They have Sauron, Saruman, the Witch King. The Witch King is sick. The Witch King can do this thing. One of his moves is the Scream, where he's like fighting people and he goes, whee! And like it like stops all the people in that area, and then he can fucking hit them. Like
that's crazy,
dude. And you can play as Lurtz. You can play as Lurtz, the guy who shot Boromir. You're like, there's everything. And then the coolest part, I mean, look at the back of it. Look at that. You got Gandalf.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
You got a fucking Rohirrim.
That's why
Rohirrim soldier fighting a cave troll. You got the Balrog, and then the coolest fucking thing, dude. By the way, is that not one of the dopest covers you've ever seen for a video game?
Dude, I miss gaming cases, bro. Why do y'all get the digital shits?
Is that not one of the sickest covers? And look at that, bro. Look at that, $24.99. $24.99. That's how much this game was.
That shit was cheap as fuck.
Actually, I think. Oh no, it's in here. It's in here. I thought it was still in my Xbox because I had it in my I had it in my Xbox for years. Yeah, the Witch King was broken. He's right. Crimson's right. The Witch King and the Mouth of Sauron were both broken. Oh, you could play as fucking Wormtongue, dude. You could play as
Wormtongue?
Yeah, bro. You could play as fucking Theoden. Like, I had every major character. Every single character you could play as. And when
they tell me that you could play as Merry and Pippin.
Yes. When they had heroes versus villains, bro. And the maps. The Black Gate was a map. You could fight the front of the Black Gate and into it. You had to fight into it.
Oh my god.
The Battle of the Ring at the very end, bro. Oh my god. And then
how did I miss out on this game, bro? What the hell?
And then it would fucking come over and play it, bro. I will play the whole thing with you. I'll hook up my 360 and we'll play it. But Helm's Deep, bro, they blow the wall up. And if you're not off the wall in time, the whole fucking wall blows up and you die.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the first mission. That's the first real mission, because the first mission is the battle in front of Mount Doom from the very.
I didn't know Crimson was into the Lord of the Rings.
Weathertop and Isengard. Yeah, you can do Weathertop. You can make. You don't go to Weathertop, but you can make Weathertop's a map though, so you can do a custom game there, and you can put the fucking Oliphants there. You can have Oliphants with like fucking fire and shit. You have catapults firing at these fuckers, taking shit down. You can take down the giant siege towers, like all that shit, dude. And then the best part is when you beat the game, you have a whole second campaign that starts from the very beginning, but Sauron's winning. And you play the entire game as the bad guys. So it's the same game, but different missions because you're winning.
Oh,
You
I'm definitely
go-
playing that at your
you
house.
go
I'm
to-
definitely playing that with you.
Bro, you go to Rivendell and you kill Legolas and you kill Elrond and you destroy Rivendell. Like you literally go. It's like okay, the first game is the actual story, and then once you beat that, it says, "Do you want to play as the villains?" And then you
There's
click,
like a bonus campaign. Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
that campaign is if the villains got the ring in the very beginning. And
Oh my god,
they're
dude.
just wiping everything out, and then the final battle is the battle for the Shire. And you kill a fuck ton of hobbits, and they let you play as Sauron, and you get to fight Gandalf, and you kill him. And you have the eagles. The eagles are coming through, and you have to look out because when you cross that bridge, I know Crimson probably knows this. When you cross that bridge, you first get Sauron. There's a something that happens, right? So it pops up on your screen after you've fought enough as the Uruk-hai and the orcs, right? It pops up on your screen. You have to cross this bridge to this little island where Gandalf is with all the hobbits, and it says, "Do you want to be Sauron?" And you go, "Okay, yeah, obviously," right? Because the coolest thing is when you use Sauron's mace in that game, it literally sends motherfuckers flying, just like in the movie. Like literally, it's not like you're hitting them. Like every time you swing that shit, like 4 people go fucking flying. And
Imagine that's how the Lord of the Rings went, bro.
Bro,
That would be
it's
crazy.
dope. And what happens is, again, Crimson will probably know this because he's played the game. But it'll pop up and say, "Do you want to be Sauron?" You go, "Yeah, of course." So you click it and you go to run across the bridge. An eagle instantly comes across the bridge and it'll pick you up and kill you. So you have to like wait a second as soon as you get it, because as soon as Gandalf, like when Gandalf's what's it called ends, like, or his like cutscene, like when that's over, it pops up to say, "Do you want to be Sauron?" So you have to wait a second after you click that because the eagle automatically comes through and any of the eagles will instantly kill you. And I got killed by that fucking eagle like so many times when I was little. And I was like, fuck, I just lost Sauron. And then I had to fight Gandalf as a regular orc.
Dude, I'm
But you have
pissed
to,
that
it literally says, dude, there's a kill count. You have to like burn all the hobbit houses.
yeah.
And then there's a kill count of how many hobbits you killed. You have to kill all of them.
That's crazy.
But it's funny as fuck because you're like this big ass orc with that fucking Uruk-hai sword, and you're
Taking
just
out
like,
little mini midgets.
swing it,
Yeah.
and it's like 3 hobbits are just like. Game is so fucking good. Yeah, it's an instant. The eagles are an insta kill. But here's the thing, Pilgrim. They also give you the Balrog in that mission because you killed Treebeard.
Treebeard dies in that mission?
Yeah,
No!
the final mission. Treebeard and the Ents are protecting the Shire with Gandalf, and you kill the Ents and you kill Gandalf. And that's the end
He's
of
one of my favorite characters. I love him.
Yeah, well, you kill him.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the villain side. Obviously, it didn't happen. It's not canon. It's just like if
Well,
the
yeah.
villains were to be winning. I mean, you kill fucking Legolas. Like, you kill Aragorn. You kill everybody.
Orlando Bloom? That shit's ass.
You kill literally everybody.
Damn.
You destroyed Minas Tirith. You take back Minas Morgul. You kill everybody at Rivendell. Yeah, you basically kill everybody except for like Galadriel.
Damn.
Yeah.
Leave it to her to be like the last one left. Galadriel, slay queen, slay.
Yeah, Sway Queen. We're talking like, oh my fucking god!
What?
That's fucking Blockbuster, bro.
Blockbuster?
I just noticed that. There's still a Blockbuster sticker on this.
Jesus Christ.
Good times, man. Good fucking times. When did this game come
Orlando
out?
is overrated. Pilgrim, you are overrated.
Orlando Bloom is over. Watch Pirates of the Caribbean and tell me that. Lego Lord of the Rings is good, Kenobi, but it's not. I mean, I'll give it credit where credit's due because it was the first game that they made for Lego where it was like what the Skywalker saga is, where you can kind of go anywhere. You can go anywhere in Middle Earth and do anything. The character designs are really fucking cool in Lego Lord of the Rings. The missions are really fun. I had a blast playing the game, but your real Lord of the Rings battle experience and everything is going to come from Conquest or War in the North. Yes, I'm in Crimson. Is this if you've ever as soon as you play this game, man, you'll realize this is the tits.
You know what?
This is the best.
You know what's an underrated game?
This
Before
is
we go
what
on to
needs
Bad
a
Batch?
remaster. This needs a remaster. I'm cool
Agreed.
with Battlefront getting its remaster or getting coming out again, but this needs a fucking remaster.
For sure.
Please, with multiplayer
100
online, please, dude. I would be playing this shit fucking on a daily basis.
Roland would not leave the house again. I would never hear from him again.
Kenobi, what? You never
Wait,
watched
you've never seen Lord of the Rings?
What the fuck, Kenobi? What? How have you been here so long and not watched Lord of the Rings yet?
Kenobi. You've never seen Lord of the Rings before?
You hurt me, my friend. You hurt me. You pain me.
You're missing something in your soul. You haven't seen Lord of the Rings,
He
the
said,
three
I
best
know,
movies
Pilgrim
ever made?
He said, I know, Pilgrim hates me for it. Why haven't you watched them? They're on HBO. The extended editions.
That is accurate, Crimson, and he's literally like my fucking best friend.
Yeah, Crimson, I'm actually, I am sorry, I meant to answer you the other night, but I had family issues going on. I meant to
Kenobi, you never watched The Lord of the Rings? That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. When he does watch Lord of the Rings, it's going to be fucking euphoric for him.
He fell asleep watching Fellowship.
Well, you better fucking watch it at nighttime then.
Fellowship's like the slowest one, but
How did you fall asleep during Fellowship, but you watched fucking Disney Star Wars and didn't fall asleep? How is that possible?
Fellowship's a lot more interesting. Like,
yeah, well, Ronnie's retarded, Pilgrim, so I'm not like surprised.
You just fell asleep watching Fellowship of the Ring. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, how do you not want to live in the Shire? Like, that shit wakes me up. Every time I watch that.
Dude, living in the Shire, getting to party and fucking like smoke weed every single night would be fucking awesome. What's so funny? What? It's true. What's so funny? It's true.
Bilbo Baggins is just Snoop Dogg.
Samwise Gamgee's the fucking like weed plug.
Sam's the one who's growing all the pot for everybody.
Oh my god.
You
forget the sequels.
Samwise Gamtree.
That's his fucking rapper name.
Gamtree.
Yo, I low-key think that Pippin was high the whole.
No. I think there's a YouTube video called that. Lord of the Rings, but Pippin is high the whole time. I think that might be a Lord of the Rings video, like a YouTube video.
So before we move on to Bad Batch, I just want to say, you know what's an underrated game that never gets talked about? How people say this, like people don't say that this game should really get a remaster. The Clone Commando game was so fucking awesome.
Bro, what do you mean? Everybody says fucking Republic Commando.
Everyone talks about Battlefront though. First.
Everybody says remaster that. I don't know a single person that is a fan of Star Wars who's played that game that says we shouldn't get a remaster. That game is fucking spectacular.
It's Halo but Star Wars. It's Halo but Star Wars.
Especially the fact. I'm gonna hit you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Especially the fact, although Friday Night Funkin' is lit. Especially the fact that we have Scorch from Republic Commando in Bad Batch. Scorch is on Tantus. He's there.
Yeah.
Like, you see him in every episode that they show Tantus. Like, okay. Give us, like, Omega Squad. Or not Omega Squad. They were fucking Delta. Give us Delta Squad again. Omega Squad's from the book. My bad. We're never going to get Omega Squad, though. Darman and all them. Not going to happen.
Omega Squad? Omega Squad?
I'll be honest with you. I actually genuinely like Omega more now.
I gotta tell you, bro.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think Crosshair is the only survivor. I think by the end of this season, the only one that's alive is Crosshair.
I think that episode 1 was slow, but it was fine. Episode 2 was okay.
Episode 1 was just character development. It was all character development. Oh, Return the Jedi Academy games? Yeah, fuck yeah. I would love to see those remastered.
No, bro. Fuck all that shit.
Knight and Jedi Academy? Yeah, fuck yeah, I'd watch that. Or play that.
If they give me one option, I'm having them remaster the Force Unleashed 1
I knew you were going to say that. And no, but if they remaster Force Unleashed, do us the justice this time and give us the fucking 10 missions that you cut out of Xbox and PlayStation and only left for the Wii.
The one on the Wii is crazy.
The one on the Wii has like 20 missions. And they're sick. You go to the temple multiple times. You fight a Sith Lord twice. Like, this shit's fucking cool. You can also, by the way, Star Wars, lightsabers can cut people's arms off. You can actually cut people apart. Wow, they don't feel like baseball bats in that game.
That would go fucking hard. That would go fucking hard.
Modders are doing that right now. There's a group of modders that are making that game. They have the data. They have the scripts for it and everything like that. So they're making it. It's coming out. There's a trailer for it. It's being made in Unreal Engine, I think. Just like they're remastering Lord of the Rings Conquest in Unreal Engine. Shout out to Crimson. That's all fans, so you're gonna have to get it on your PC. I won't be able to, but I'll be watching people play it.
What I was gonna say about Bad Batch was episode 1 was slow. Episode 2 is okay.
Episode 2 is
Episode 3 is the best one.
Episode 2 is quite literally Halo. I see a lot of people saying it's Alien. It's not. It's Halo. It's literally Halo 1, 2, and 3 references the whole time.
The vines are the flood, bro.
The vines are the flood. So, I mean, there's not much to talk about in episode 1 other than just the character development between Omega and Amiga and Crosshair. Crosshair. Which is good. It's really good. I actually really like it. I like the character of Emery.
What's up, Liam?
Yeah, see, Liam knows. It's the flood.
Focus on school, Liam. Focus on school.
No, Liam, don't focus on school. Don't do it.
Anyway.
Yeah, but episode 1, I think, had, because I'm trying to do this without spoilers, right? I'm trying to do this without spoilers. Because I know the episode just came out, and some people probably didn't have a chance to watch them yet, or you might not care at all, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to be making a lot more in-depth videos. Basically, it's just Crosshair and Omega on Mount Tantus. There's a lot of character development there, which I appreciated, and it also
That's not Ronnie's Liam. That is my younger brother.
So I
Sorry.
personally think that it was an important episode because it shows the length of time that both her and Crosshair were there, and it shows
Yeah, bro. She gets like a ponytail and shit like that. Like it's
her hair gets longer. I think she's there at least 6 months to a year, at least from season
a
2.
year. A year?
No, it takes. Her hair was short as fuck. It's gonna take a year for my hair to get as long as it was when we started this.
Yeah, true.
I can't put my hair back in a ponytail for another 5 months, at least.
And it would be a short one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, she's been there for a while. Plus, you see when she's scraping into the wall, that could be days or weeks.
It could be. Yeah.
It could be either days or weeks.
Something that I wanted to ask you
Well,
was
real quick. I think that episode was important because it shows how Crosshair has become broken and she has not given up. But there's also a lot of character development in both of them at that time, as well as a little bit for Emery, which I like. Because I do find that as an interesting character, and I like that we're getting more of Hemlock and Nala Se.
Hemlock is evil as fuck, bro.
Hemlock is wild. So, here's the thing I want to say about Hemlock, and I feel like no one's fucking talking about this. Every time he gets slightly agitated.
What's your theory with that?
Why does he have one gloved hand? But the other one's not. His left hand has a glove on it. His right hand doesn't.
I don't know.
What's under... I'm telling you, by the end of the season, he pulls the glove off, and there's some shit. It's something. Whether it's a fucking Iron Man repulsor or some shit, there's something there. Like, maybe he literally fucking chopped his arm off and found a way to fucking clone an arm and make midichlorians in it.
That's his jerky.
Okay, yeah, but who jerks off with their left hand? That can't be true.
No, but so
but
what I was gonna ask you is,
they wouldn't keep showing him do this.
Yeah,
it's
true.
Something under the glove. There's a reason.
So here's what I was gonna ask you.
Hey, Roman, are you left-handed?
I'm ambidextrous. So without giving spoilers away, the experiment that the Empire is doing, do you think that they are doing it to try to achieve a certain trooper that we see later on in the Empire's lifetime?
Yeah, I think they're doing everything there. That's I think the Zillow Beast is there. I think they have Dark Troopers there. I think
that was what I was going to ask you.
Yeah, I mean, Mount Tantus is the Area 51 of the Empire. It's everything. Yeah, Pilgrim, we fucking know. Yeah, obviously. I'm just saying that there's other projects.
I don't want to talk about that, bro.
There's other projects going on. Yeah, we're trying not to get into spoilers. There's other projects there. There's Pax Aurora. I'm sure they're working on Stardust there as well. There's Project Darksaber. Isn't that one of them too? And then there's Project Necromancer, which we know about.
So, did any of you guys
I think all of it. I think all these deep, dark projects. I think Pax Aurora is for... We don't know necessarily what it's for, but I think it's to create a Starforge. That's what I would assume. Because the Starforge... I mean, you're thinking of Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights thing.
Yeah.
But that's what I would think of. because the Star Forge was created by the Rakatan Empire, and it literally sucked stars into it and used the energy from a star to mass multiply ships, like, and armies. Just like it used the energy of a sun to just, like, it could 3D print a whole fucking warship in like 10 seconds. Like, it was just boom, 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 boom. Created a fuck ton of, like, a massive army. I think that could be Pax Auroras. They're trying to recreate the Rakatan Starforge or something like it. I
So
think it's really
here's something.
possible.
So did everybody see the Bad Batch? Because if so, I want to point something out that Roland and I have, talked about. Did you guys, Kenobi? Thank you for
Yeah, Kenobi, love you, buddy.
coming.
See you next time.
Did you guys see when the camera zoomed into that dude that was in all black?
Yeah, there's no reason for the camera to zoom in to that one guy standing in front of an elevator for 30, not even 30 seconds, 5 seconds. There's no reason to just be like, oh, by the way, we're showing. Because listen, they walk past the room and then they're just like, oh, look, an elevator. Oh, look, a guy standing next to it. Oh, look, we're zooming in on this guy. And he turns around and walks away. And then nothing is said about it. It's fucking tech, dude. It's fucking tech.
Why else would they zoom in on him if it's not tech? Like,
yeah, it's tech. It's tech or somebody we know.
Dude, what if it's Cody? What if he's there to, like...
They did that to Cody?
Yeah, bro.
In episode 2, though. Or season 2, though. But if they caught up to him... I know, because I think he's in the trailer. I think Cody's in the trailer.
He is in the trailer.
Where the one clone... Yeah, where the clone says, they're all coming for you. All of them. I think he's talking to an Imperial... Because then it shows Fennec and then it shows Bane. And it's supposed to make you think that it's a clone talking to the Bad Batch, but I think it's actually Cody talking to an Imperial saying they're gonna come fuck you up.
What are they didn't make it very clear. What are Rex and Echo doing?
Rex and Echo are going out to find other clones.
But
okay. Here's the thing. Cody has to die.
I don't want him to die.
He has to, though, because now that he's betrayed the Empire, the OG canon doesn't work anymore. Because the original canon was he was on the Death Star during A New Hope and he died on the Death Star. When the Death Star blew up, Cody was there. That was the original canon. He died on the Death Star. He was always loyal to the Empire. He was part of Vader's fist on the Death Star. And the fact that Cody has now defected changes all of that. And he's not with Wolf and Gregor with Rex in Rebels. So he dies in the season.
I don't want Cody to die, man.
But he's going to die. He's probably going to die saving Rex, I would assume.
I know, but I don't want him to.
It's going to happen, though.
I know. That sucks, bro. That sucks.
That's my prediction. And if he doesn't die in this show, he's going to die in another one.
What else is there? What, is he going to die in, like, Tales of the Jedi or something?
You could do a Tales of the Jedi episode where it's about Kenobi. Something happens and maybe they do what the original plan was for the Kenobi movie where Cody did defect. And he ended up on Tatooine and ended up with Obi-Wan. And basically Cody and Obi-Wan look over Luke. But Cody does it from the town and Obi-Wan never leaves, like the outskirts, like near Luke's house. But Cody like apologizes and everything and like feels like shit because he was controlled by the chip for Order 66. I could see that being a Tales of the Jedi episode, and then you just have Cody living his life on Tatooine for the rest of his days.
Yeah, I to be honest, I'd rather Cody not die in Bad Batch if I'm
I'd rather Cody not die too, but he's probably gonna. I mean, there has to be someone's gonna die in this season, and it's got to be more than one person. Like
It's gonna be Hunter and
Hunter-
Wrecker and Echo.
I don't want Echo to die. Echo's been my homie. He's my second favorite clone.
Next to Fives.
Yeah.
For me, it was
Because for me as a kid,
Fives.
man, I followed those two for years. Like they're in episode 5 of Clone Wars, and then they're in like the whole rest of the show. I mean, Echo dies in 3, and that hit me, man. When I was a kid, and Echo fucking blew up, and you just
I remember that.
Fives is screaming, and they have to run, and Anakin's like, "We have to go now." And they just book it, and you just see Echo's helmet like fucking roll out, and it's like blown apart. That shit fucking hurt me, man. That hurt me. He died like a badass right there too. He went out for the homies. Yeah, no, I agree with Pilgrim there. I don't think they're gonna bring him back just to kill him. Probably become like a technical officer or something in the rebellion.
I think his next point's pretty damn accurate, though. I think that yeah.
I think everybody else is dying. I think Crosshair might live though, because that would be ironic as fuck if he's the one who like left his brothers, joined the Empire, became the asshole, became the bad guy, and then all of his brothers end up perishing, and he's the only survivor. He'll have survivor's guilt. It'll be an interesting character arc. I could see that.
Shit's gonna go down in this season. It's not gonna be the same clone like civil war that we got in Battlefront.
Yeah, because Kamino is destroyed, so they can't do the Battle of Kamino anymore. The revolution of Kamino, or whatever they call it, Kaminoan Revolution, I think.
You know what? Dave can go and fucking fuck himself for destroying Kamino at the end of season 1. What the fuck was that?
That shit made me cry, bro.
Dude, that shit pissed me the fuck off.
That shit brought a tear to my eye because I was like, I love Kamino. Like, I literally did. Like, as growing up as a kid, like, I always wanted to go to Kamino. I don't know why. Like, I love the ocean. I love water. I love fucking the clone troopers. I just was like, if there's one planet in Star Wars, like when I was like a little kid, because I was like, every other planet is a jungle or something. Like, I can find that on Earth.
Yeah.
Like, I can't find Kamino on Earth. And I don't want to go to Mustafar.
Right, yeah.
Like, I remember just looking at Kamino as a kid and being like fucking 5 years, 4 years old, 3 years old, and being like, I want to go there. That place looks cool as shit.
Agreed. Yeah.
And like when it got destroyed and they show you all the places from the original Attack of the Clones, they show you all the shots, but there's no clones. It's every single shot from Attack of the Clones, but with nobody there. And that shit hits. To see the clone like facilities and Topoka City empty just like fucking hit me, man. I was like, it really is, they really are gone. And then when fucking asshole McGee orders them to fire on and bombard it, all the clones look at each other like, we're destroying our home, our place of creation, and they don't want to do it. And he goes, fire now, and the one guy clicks the button and they do it. But it's like, you can tell all the clones are fucked up about that. And I felt for him, bro. Like, it's your home. The military ordered me to nuke my neighborhood. I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't care if they're rebels. I wouldn't want to destroy my home.
It's just, the thing is, Roland, now we can't have the like proper rebellion of the clones now, which sucks.
The clone revolution in Battlefront was sick because It was quite literally the Kaminoans joined the rebellion.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they didn't join the rebellion. They started their own before the rebellion was even a thing. And
They activated the clones, right?
They
Yeah.
activated the clones they had in reserve.
Yeah.
And Palpatine didn't know about. They were making their own clones because they never trusted Palpatine or Darth Tyrannus. Dooku. Well, Pilgrim, I don't blame you. Considering where you're from. But
Oh God. That's fucked up.
yeah, but the Kaminoan Rebellion was so much better, man, because you had the Kaminoans and clones fighting side by side, creators and the created fighting together to defend their home and against their own brothers too. I guess it would have been so fucking interesting. So
They're not gonna do that now.
No, they can't. They literally can't.
They can't.
The Clone Rebellion has to take place on like Tantus or something.
Bro, that's
very true.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yep. And that's the 501st journals that tell that.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, the 501st journals were the ones that told that. That was really good.
Dude, when you fight the droids on Mustafar, holy fuck.
Yeah, that was sick. That was sick. You have to wipe out the rest of them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was cool as shit.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that was
But
cool.
I think overall, it's a little bit jarring the fact that like Omega got out of there 3 episodes in. I thought that they were gonna stage a rescue mission to get her off of Tantus and that it was gonna be a giant ass fight. But
they'd die. They would die. They would die.
Well, no, like they would like get help, obviously. They
From
would get
who?
help.
From who?
Whatever clones are left, bro.
Why would they want to go?
To
Why would
save
Yeah, they'd be like
their
yeah, we're gonna go and save a singular clone. Like, no.
Well, no, there's other clones in captivity there.
We don't know that though.
True.
They only know Omega and Crosshair are there. They don't know that there's a fuck ton of other clones there. And what I will say is, when I guess we're getting into spoiler territory. When certain things happen in episode 3 in the prison block, other clones should have been involved, not just Crosshair. That's what I'm saying, without spoiling it. Without spoiling it, other clones should have been involved, not just Crosshair. You get more of them involved. It's so hard for me to do this without fucking spoiling what happens. But yeah, everybody else should have been involved with what Omega and Crosshair were doing in this prison block.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
Like, because then you could have gotten... I can't even say it. You could have gotten everybody to do the same thing they were doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else could have joined them in what they were doing. That's what I'll say.
I now have a new favorite Star Wars character. Batcher is like, one of my new favorites.
The fucking lizard dog.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
I hate the look of that thing, dude.
You hate dude, she would eat the shit out of us, but like
I don't know, bro. It looks too much like a bulldog. I'm not much of a fan of those since
I've never seen those creatures before in like the Star Wars mythos. Did you know anything about them?
Lurkas? No, they're from Tantus.
Oh, okay.
But I don't.
And
Tantus
was made up by Dave, right? Tantus was made up by Dave, right?
No, Tantus is from Heir to the Empire, 1993.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, dude, Mount Tantus is where Thrawn did all his shit in the originals.
Ah.
Yeah, Mount Tantus was where Thrawn did all of his Force experiments and and had
Dave came up with
Jonas
Dave came up with the world between worlds. That's right. Yeah. That dumb shit.
Yeah, no, Tantus has been around. No, he said,
I'm
"Whoa,
fucking
no
tired,
way."
right? Chill.
When you said that Dave
Fuck
Craig-
off, bro. I'm tired. Fuck
That's
off.
not an excuse
I'm
for that
tired.
one, bro. That is not an excuse for that one, yo.
I'm
Roman's
also
never
a
read Heir to
little
the
bit
Empire. Roman's never
retarded
read Heir to the Empire. You can't-
mentally.
Roman has never read Heir to
No.
the Empire. You can't get mad at him.
I've never read Heir to the Empire, okay? I didn't know. Sorry. Chill. But the last thing that I'll say about the Bad Batch is I just feel like
I also want to talk about episode 2. I want to talk about episode 2 first, when you're done for a second. Because I want to point out.
I was just going to say.
I'm going to point. Episode 2, I will spoil, but it's not even a fucking spoiler because it's filler up until the end.
I was just going to say, I don't mind. You know what, bro? I am fully. I fully admit that shit. Fully. What I was gonna say was,
fuck me.
I don't mind that Omega's off of Tantus, but it feels to me like he should have still been there. Yeah, like I don't know, man.
Going without spoilers, you just fucking spoiled it. Fuck.
Sorry. Fuck.
Okay. All right. Omega's off Tantus. Continue.
Sorry. No, sorry. Nah, man. That was all that I wanted to say. Fuck me.
I tried so hard, and I got this far. In the end, it didn't even matter.
Say what you want to say about episode 2.
Did you not just get my Linkin Park reference? What the fuck?
I heard it. I'm mad at myself.
I'm mad at myself. Episode 2 is a complete reference to Halo 1, 2, and 3. After a certain point.
Yeah.
After the first 10 minutes, where you get to meet the clones, there's clone cadets, and I believe Mox, the clone cadet Mox, is voiced by Daniel Logan, who played young Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones. And Mox is also, if I remember correctly, one of the clones who was in Boba Fett's squad when Boba was undercover to kill Mace Windu. I'm pretty sure Mox is the one that became his friend. I could be wrong, but I think he's one of the, I think he's one of the ones that Boba spared.
I'm pretty sure that I've heard of Mox from like other points in time.
I think he's only in that arc where Boba spares him when he's with Aurra Sing, and he spares them instead of killing. Sorry, I saw a fucking really low plane just go over.
Hold on. Yeah, I just Google it. We have the World Wide Web. Mox, Star Wars. Okay.
Mox, Clone Cadet, Star Wars. But basically, after they meet them and shit, and they go towards the facility, it's straight up Halo. When you get to that facility, it's overgrown. They're going through a tropical jungle, just like the mission in Halo 1, Combat Evolved, called The Flood, where you're going through a jungle like that to a facility that's overgrown. You end up in it, right? And there's these things, and that's where you discover the Flood in Halo 1, right? So they're going through this whole area, and then they find like the vines, right? They fight the vines, and then these little crawlers come out, and everybody's going, "Oh, they're face huggers." Nah, bro, they look just like a Flood infection form without the little tentacles on its face from Halo. They're exactly the Flood infection form. They jump for the spinal cord and they jump for the face, just like a Flood infection form does in Halo. They do the same shit in that, and then as you make it through, right? It gets into Halo 2 and 3 territory. We have the Grave Mind. They literally take a scene out of Halo 3 and put it into this show. So when they're standing on the platform in the water and all the tentacles are coming up all around them, and they're all back to back shooting at it.
That's Halo 3.
Bro, that is literally out of the mission from Halo 3 where you kill the Prophet of Truth, he lights the rings, and then the Grave Mind starts laughing like, ho, 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 and all of its tentacles come up out of nowhere, grab the ship, throw the ship. That's literally they grab the ship. They don't throw it, but they grab the tentacles, grab the ship, and you have this giant fucking monster coming up. It's literally Halo 3. If you've played Halo 1, 2, and 3, you know that was all a reference to the Flood and the Grave Mind. And I loved it. I thought it was great. I was like, fuck yeah. That's literally just shot. I was not upset at the fact that it was a shot out of Halo. Like the exact fucking picture.
That proves that Dave
where Chief and the Arbiter go back to back, and then the Arbiter's like, we trade one foe for another. And lights his energy sword, and Chief.
I love when he says that. I love when he says that, bro.
Now, the best Arbiter line is when Truth's like, I am Truth, the voice of the Covenant. And the Arbiter just goes, and you must be silenced. And just fucking stabs him. That's the fucking best line of the Arbiter, yo. You must be silenced. Necrofiloni proves he can't do anything but copy superior media. That's actually very fucking true. Because it really is superior media. I mean, everybody loved the story of Halo for a reason, and then you take the Flood, and they've already done this. I would not be fucking surprised if they say that these vines from episode 2 are connected to what are they? What are those things in the High Republic? In the High Republic novels, the plant things. There's some new Disney creation, the High Republic, the one that they created that takes place like 200 years before the Phantom Menace.
I don't know.
They're like these plant monsters, and they're literally the Flood. They're a knockoff version of the Flood, but they can infect the Force and infect you and infect Jedi, and they're literally the fucking Flood. And like that's that. I guarantee you, these motherfuckers looked at them and went, "Oh, that'd be a great idea. We should put a version of that in the Bad Batch." That's a totally new idea. They probably didn't even fucking know that they were copying Halo. They probably didn't know. And it's just like, oh my god, like, I'd rather you come out and say, yeah, that was a Halo reference. I'm a big fan of the games. But, like, they're not going to do that. And I also think that they don't even know that they are copying Halo. Because what they're doing is they're copying their own media, which is the High Republic, which has these fucking vine creatures in it. And these basically Flood infection forms and a hive mind that can take over a planet in 24 hours. That's the Flood. That's literally the description of the Flood. The Flood is so dangerous because if one spore gets onto a planet, it can take over that planet in less than 24 hours. Guess what these fucking things can do in the High Republic books, which I didn't read, but I fucking unfortunately watched videos on them. They can take over a planet in 24 hours. They're a biological hive mind.
They're literally just
the Flood.
They're literally the Flood, bro.
They are literally the fucking Flood. Do they have different forms, you ask? Yes. They have spores. And they also have fucking different body types. And strong ones and small ones.
Well, you said that.
They can take over bodies. And like, it's like they're literally a fucking copy and paste of the Flood in Star Wars. And I get it. One of the arguments is that the Yuzon Vong are a copy and paste of orcs. That's not fucking true at all. The Yuzon Vong is nothing like orcs. They're similar. They look like them. That's about it. They use melee weapons. That's about it. other than that, there's not much that is similar to them being orcs, other than the look and their weaponry. That's it. And then you go to this where I don't even care. It's like the Vimir or the Vinskir or some fucking weird fucking word that they could come up with, but they can't name a ship because they just named the ship the Shuttle or whatever the fuck they named it. They named the ship the Vessel. That's what they called it. That's what it's not the Millennium Falcon. It's not anything like that. It's called the Vessel. Right? So that's how creatively inept these fucking retards are. That they literally can't, they could come up with a better name for something that they have completely taken from Halo and put into Star Wars. A name that I can't remember. And instead, they can't even come up with a fucking name for a ship other than the Vessel. That's like me calling my car the Car. Are you serious? Like, oh, what'd you name your? Because you know how every captain names their boat, right? What'd you name your boat? I named it the Boat. You'd be like, you sound fucking retarded.
Or it's like when fucking, George Foreman named all of his kids after him.
That's different. Another fucking plane. Is something going on in Philly today?
Wait, Roland. What's today?
22nd, right?
I think Biden's giving like a speech in Philly.
Yeah, is somebody there? Because I just saw 2 private planes fly over.
Did you see Air Force One?
No, it wasn't Air Force One. It was 2 privates. I've seen Air Force One a couple times, but it wasn't Air Force
One. Really?
Yeah, I'm right under the flight path.
Oh.
I'm right under the flight path to get to the International Airport in Philly.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude, I see AC-130s like all the time. I'm surprised you don't. I see. There's always fucking Black Hawk helicopters, Chinooks, AC-130s, Apaches, F-15s, F-17s. Like, there's a ton of shit flying over all the time. There's a lot of military shit that flies over here. Because the military base ain't far. As the crow flies.
Yeah. So did you want to talk about Borderlands next or Avatar?
Actually, I wanted to show you the clip from Normal World.
Yeah, sure.
I think that'd be funny. I think we'll take that break after I do my Halo rant. I can now triangulation your position, prepare to be doxxed.
Triangulation.
I don't think you can triangulate shit if you can't spell your sentences right. Fucking Crimson. Alright, I have power now. So I'm gonna share my screen. And what we're doing right now is Jake, we're gonna be getting on to Avatar in just a few seconds. Alright, we're gonna by the way, shout out to Jake. Love you, buddy. Miss you. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show a clip real quick from something completely different, just to switch up the topic for a second. I just want to see Roman's reaction on this. Yes, Avatar is out. I've watched the first 3 episodes. So what we're gonna do is after this clip, we're gonna laugh at it, talk about it, and then we're gonna go into Avatar. And I'm gonna do my best to. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm gonna do my best to talk about it without spoiling anything for you guys. I don't know how much I can say, but what I will say is it is a million times better than Shyamalan's bullshit that we got back in the day. So, yeah, if you just want to hold on a few minutes, Jake, I will be talking about Avatar very soon. So, without further ado, I just want to share this. So, to those of you who haven't watched Normal World, I highly suggest that you do. It is a comedy show on YouTube. It's also on Blaze TV. I don't watch Blaze, but I have it on YouTube because Quarterback Garrett from Friday Night Tights is on there, and he's hilarious.
Oh.
And this itself, that's Dave Landau right there. Great comedian. One that I very much want to see in person at some point. He's fucking hilarious. And this is their podcast, but they do show a clip of New York's mayor video that he made. And I think it's ridiculous. And I want to see Roman's take on this because I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Eric Adams is an American politician, just so you know, and former police officer, currently serving as the 110th mayor of New York City. Good job.
The worst mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Worst mayor
history.
than, Bill the
of New
Butcher
York.
was a better mayor. Let's see this. Let's see this jackass video he put together.
I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams, and for 22
Worst
years,
mayor?
I wore a bulletproof vest. Please come in.
Dude, already, I'm like, what?
Hold on, wait a second.
What are you holding, bro? Like,
Wait. They said the worst mayor. Michael Bloomberg was the fucking mayor. Eric Adams is better than him.
no,
Okay.
he didn't say it. Dave didn't say it. The guest said it.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
No, but this is hilarious. That's not the point. The point is that this is hilarious and it's a great show to watch, and I highly suggest you watch Normal World if you want to laugh your ass off because Dave Landau is fucking hilarious.
and join me inside my house. What I would like to show here is
Inside
to
my
empower parents on how to search a room inside their home. You write the Constitution. There are no First Amendment rights inside your household.
Yeah? Yeah, dude, that's how you start. There are no First Amendment rights. There are no
Well,
First Amendment rights in your household.
He's not technically wrong though, is he? He's not technically wrong though, is he?
He's not, but like the way you could word that better. You could word that a lot better.
Parents always seem to have the final say. and
Yeah,
it's
but
bullshit.
that's not the way he worded it.
It's fucking funny the way that he worded it.
Yeah, he's like, by the way, you have no rights in your house. That's not the way to say that.
By the way, you have no rights.
As soon as you go to your home, you are rightless.
But when you walk outside, you
Dude,
have rights.
this is amazing. This video is, I was cracking.
How the fuck did he win?
I was cracking.
I wonder.
Dude.
So by periodically sending a message to your home that there are no rooms off limits, you don't believe in locked doors, your house is open to inspection, but you always have to inspect what you expect. You can look at a jewelry box. A jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun could be hidden, a small caliber weapon could be.
Bruh. Is this man stupid?
You never know what can be hidden. For instance,
Dude,
this small
I
jewelry
swear that
box. This small jewelry box, you might find a low caliber pistol.
I swear that this man is like, he's got to be acting stupid, right?
This can't be real. This can't be fucking real.
It's a satire, right?
No, it's real. It is real.
Okay, Roland, listen. I kind of have a hot take. I'd rather listen to Biden babble than hear him talk.
What is, Roman? What is in your jewelry box, Roman? Do you have a small caliber pistol in there?
I have
Dude, you know how hard it is to get a small caliber pistol? It's hard enough to get a regular caliber pistol.
I
think
have
some
old
kid is
Pokemon
gonna be
cards
able to
in
get a
mine.
small caliber pistol. Oh my god, yo! It'd be easier for a kid to get a 3D printed Glock than a small caliber pistol. Oh my! In your jewelry box. I'll continue.
Hidden inside a jewelry box. So when your child brings in his popular knapsack with many different locations, look through it to see what exactly is your.
Bro,
His popular knapsack with many different
you know who
locations.
he reminds me of?
How many locations are in your knapsack?
You know who he reminds me of? Do you remember Ben Carson?
Yes,
like,
I can't believe this is
the-
real, though.
Dude,
I can't,
dude, that's who he reminds me of. Is
I
fucking
can't
Ben
believe
Carson.
this is real.
The way that he talks is like really funny.
Child carrying in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe, a used crack pipe. Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is a discussion piece where you should start speaking with him to find out what is he doing with it.
What? 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 You find a
A
crack
discussion
pipe
piece to
in
find
your
out
kid's
what he's doing
bag.
with it.
You find a crack pipe in your kid's bag. And he goes, could he have picked it up on the street? Sure. But that's a conversation piece. A conversation? I'd be like, the fuck are you doing with a crack pipe? A conversation piece?
I would never let my kid outside again.
Look into his knapsack of many different locations. What is that wording?
Holy fuck! Say that!
Quite prostitute. Yeah, wait, let me go. What did he say? Let me go back. I want to see that part again. This is ridiculous. This is the stupidest shit. Because he goes, that might be a topic of conversation. It's like, no, motherfucker, that's where you grab your kid. If you find that shit, you drag him out of fucking bed. I don't care if he's sleeping or not. You drag him out of fucking bed. You go, what the fuck are you doing with a crack pipe? What? Topic of conversation, my ass.
A jewelry box. So when your child brings in his popular knapsack with many different locations, look through it to see.
This man said, when your child brings in his popular knapsack. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who are you talking to? People from the fucking 1910s?
What ad is this from?
I don't think I've heard the word knapsack in 10 years.
The people at my work don't even use knapsack, and they're old as shit.
I don't think I've ever heard the word knapsack used in a sentence like that wasn't in a book or a movie. Like a legitimate person in real life has never said knapsack to me, ever in my life, ever, unless they're reading me a book. Unless they're reading
knapsack before.
No, I've heard knapsack. What I'm saying is I've never heard someone use the term in a sentence in person. I have heard the term many times. I know what the fucking knapsack is, Roman. What I'm saying is no one says that word.
I don't believe this is a real ad. This cannot be a
This
real
is
ad.
real. This is real. And
He's the mayor of New York, bro. He's the mayor of New York.
And like I swear to God, what I'm saying is I've heard the word knapsack. I've written the word knapsack in books that I write.
Right.
But I've only ever heard either somebody reading it aloud from a book or heard it in a movie. I have never had someone walk up to me and go, oh, yo, can I check your knapsack real quick? Like, can I hold that knapsack for you? I've never heard anybody use that in a sentence in real life. I've only ever heard it in somebody reading it from a book or some shit like that. Who the fuck says this knapsack, this popular knapsack with multiple locations in it?
He's fucking
What does that
Biden,
mean?
bro.
Like,
He's fucking Biden, bro. He's Biden.
multiple locations within your knapsack. Let's continue with this. I knew you'd get kicked out of this shit.
Is this a
What
knapsack,
exactly
motherfucker?
is your child carrying in addition to a book? Something simple as a crack.
Bro, and the music is like some fucking Naruto ass, like someone just died music. It's like
Roland, I'm having this put onto my tombstone when I fucking die. What up, my knapsacks?
What's good, my knapsacks? Is that gonna be what we call the chat now? What's up, knapsacks?
Pipe, a used crack pipe. Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is a discussion piece where you should start speaking with him to find out what is.
Bro, they didn't even cut too.
That's the
best part. No, the best part is that they didn't even cut it because he's like this could be it could be it's like. Like they didn't even edit this at all. This is all one take. It's fucking great.
What's he doing with it?
Could
Behind
be
a picture
crack
frame,
pipe,
you
who
can
knows?
find bullets. What does that mean to find bullets? Does it mean your child is carrying a gun? No. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire. Where there's a bullet, there's possibly a gun. The baby doll could be just
Your kid just has bullets. He just has them. It could be nothing. You know, don't worry about it. He might just have bullets. You don't know how to go. Could be nothing.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, what is this video, dude? What the fuck is this? It could be nothing. No. Yeah. But if they are for a small caliber gun that you have now found in your jewelry box, you better look out for your child.
a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs. Run your hands over the pill.
Excuse me. I don't think this man knows what secrete means.
What the fuck does that even mean anyway?
This man does not know what secrete means. He said,
what does that even mean?
He said, this is a place where you could secrete or hide drugs.
Doesn't he mean seclude or hide drugs? Not,
yes.
Secrete?
Yes. Secrete. Secrete is what happens when you sweat, motherfucker. You are secreting water and salt. Secreting secretes liquid. What happens is if your child has a tab of LSD and puts it in their pocket and they sweat, it might secrete LSD into their skin, which then makes them trip balls. That is secretion. Me putting something in, or anybody, fuck, I don't know, I said me.
Pilgrim, stop the fucking racism.
Anybody
stop the racism.
into a doll, I would be fucking amazed. My mind would be blown if somebody put a bit of weed or heroin or any drug inside a stuffed doll and then touched the doll and got high off of it. I would my head would explode. I'd be like, whoa, that's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like oh my god, this is so fucking retarded. Well, let's continue. Let's see what he finds in the pillow. You want to see what he finds in the pillow? Oh fuck, Roman, talk for a second. I have an interloper in my room.
An interloper? Oh.
Talk to the toilet, bitch.
Would you mind go there? Hey man, listen.
I'm gonna murder an insect.
Also, why does he look like a slightly less buff and a slightly less gay Magic Johnson? Like,
did you say
like
less gay?
Yeah, man. Magic Johnson has fucking AIDS.
Doesn't mean he's gay. He can get AIDS and not be gay.
Do you know how AIDS spread in the 90s, Roland?
Yeah, do you know how many people in Africa have AIDS? Or had? A lot of women had it too.
Because they're fucking each other.
I'm not going to disagree with that one. But I'm also not going to agree with it. So basically what you're saying is the mayor of New York looks like he has AIDS. I agree.
No. Well, I'm saying he looks like Magic Johnson.
If he's giving this talk on how to be safe in his house, I wonder what his talks to his kids are about safe sex.
How does he conduct meetings? So
did
everybody bring their knapsack?
He's in a fucking meeting and he goes, if you look under your chairs, there will be a small Derringer pistol. It's inside a jewelry box. That's dangerous.
Make sure to put it into your knapsacks before you leave. Thank you.
And by the way, when you go home, make sure to check your kids' books because there might be alcohol inside those books. There could be cocaine hidden inside your kid's bag.
Is carrying a gun? No. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire. Where there's a bullet, there's possibly a gun. The baby doll could be just a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs. Run your hands over the pillows. This one could be hidden inside.
Bro, he cut the fucking pillow open. Like
drugs. Run your hands over the pillows. This one.
There's a cut in that pillow. Yeah, let me fucking sew a fucking snub-nosed revolver into my pillow. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna sleep next to a load. I'm gonna sleep on top of a loaded fucking pistol. It's so retarded.
Could be hidden inside a pillow, a gun. Just look and see what's inside your bookcases.
Whose house is
Perfect place to hide cocaine.
I love how Dave just goes, "Whose fucking house is this?" There's just shit everywhere.
Is it his house?
Cocaine in the book.
There are no First Amendment
Your
rights
kids are
in your
awesome.
home.
Your kids.
You
He said your kids are awesome. They got
How
guns.
the fuck did he win?
They got
Who
guns.
was he up against that he fucking won?
These kids have bullets and guns and coke hidden everywhere in their room.
Wait a second.
Like, your kids are pretty fucking cool, actually.
Hold on a second. Who did Eric Adams beat?
Rudy Giuliani. I'm kidding. Wouldn't be surprised though. That was Cuomo, right?
No, Cuomo was governor.
Oh yeah, he's governor. Sorry, I get the state and the city mixed up because I don't care.
Slovenia?
Yeah, Slovakia.
Curtis Slovenia.
Good job, Curtis. No,
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, exactly. You're real famous, Curtis. Congratulations. Love you, buddy. Maybe better luck next time. Maybe you can,
Curtis, bro.
Curtis, maybe you can do a better job at telling people how to take care of their children.
Curtis lost to this guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's why New York is fucking retarded. If you guys live in New York, I feel bad. I mean, at least the city. Like, if you live in upstate New York, you're set. You're in the fucking middle of bumblefuck. You have a great time. You're right near the Great Lakes and all that shit. Enjoy it. Enjoy the nature. Don't go to the city. Shout out to my friends in the city, though. My boys do be struggling sometimes. All right, let's continue this.
Duty and
That is a base kit.
obligation
It's
to
amazing.
protect the members of your household.
You can go ahead. This might be your child's anus, but if you put your hand in
Check it. It could be a gun.
yeah,
It could be a
look,
small caliber gun, like a Derringer or something smaller.
you could be hiding 9 dime bags in this child's anus.
Have a bag of secrete it.
Yeah,
Secrete. I mean, it's accurate. We talked about this. It's accurate.
Right.
But it's a very strange word. Like, how is it
Nobody
going to
says
secrete
better.
it? Is it
No.
like a poop?
No,
One of
it's not
those
accurate.
dolls that poops and it could poop like cocaine or something?
this looks like a television, but inside it could be hollowed out and filled with 7 kilos of heroin.
One of the popular televisions.
You know what he did? He just literally gave every kid in New York
Ideas.
Yes. Oh my God! I never thought of this.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, just gave a ton of people saw that shit. Gave it ideas. But anyway, guys, go and watch that stream. They're fucking great. I almost left the studio instead of stopping the share, but
That would have been funny.
yeah, no, that was Normal World. But I thought that was fucking hilarious. And it was good. Yeah, shout out to them. Go and check them out. Go see Dave Landau if you guys are anywhere close to one of his shows. He is fucking hilarious. All you got to do is watch a couple episodes of Normal World, and you'll know. Yeah, it's funny as shit. Actually, one of the only comedians that can make me laugh out loud. That doesn't happen often. That's very hard. Usually you guys, but for a comedian, it's hard for a comedian to make me even chuckle. You guys make me laugh more than that. Like, if I'm watching Kevin Hart or some shit, I don't laugh.
You don't laugh at Kevin Hart?
Nope. Don't find him funny.
Damn.
And like, there's a couple people I just don't find funny, and like Shane Gillis made me crack the fuck up when he started doing his Shane Gillis' Netflix special. When he started doing the Down syndrome thing about his uncle, I lost it. That was fucking hilarious. He's like, he's making. I know that motherfucker's making grilled cheeses. I know that motherfucker's making grilled cheeses in the middle of the night. Yeah, I lost my shit. And he's like, no, I'm not, Dad. I'm making grilled cheese. Bro, this dude fucking good. That shit was funny. Yeah, speaking of Shane Gillis, actually, I saw a very weird tweet. Saturday Night Live is being hosted by Shane Gillis and 21 the Savage.
21 Savage is hosting Saturday Night Live?
Well, he's the musical guest.
What the fuck?
Like, what?
That's the most random pairing ever.
Go up there and just be like, 21. No, 21.
21. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
She's going to go up there and say the same number over and over again. Stupid fuck.
You know what the sad part about it is?
Like, what songs is he going to perform, bro? What songs is he going to perform that are like something that
the same shit in every song?
Well, like, there's so many people that love, so many people love comedy. They would probably show up for Shane Gillis. And then you show up for Shane Gillis, who's actually funny as fuck. And then you're like, intermission, everybody. Music's coming on.
I just give him Lil Uzi or something. Not like 21 Savage.
Well, at least Uzi has fucking range.
Right.
I think
right, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I think Uzi was on SNL at one point.
Oh, before we get started about Avatar, The World Has Fallen. Did you see that John Cena made a fucking OnlyFans?
What?
John Cena made an OnlyFans. He's 45 years old, dude. What does he need to do with an OnlyFans?
I don't care how old he is, but why do you know that?
Because I follow wrestling news pages, and they were all talking about it. Cross my heart, and I hope to die. I didn't look it up.
Cue the video of fucking John Cena where he's like, Bing Chang!
You know what, Pilgrim? Fuck you. This is actually real, okay? This is actually real. Okay?
Surprised if you cry movie.
I say one thing, one time, and that becomes my name in fucking Discord.
I can't even change my fucking name in Discord, so I'm getting that shit.
Because we don't have Nitro. It's why. You have Nitro.
Yeah, you're gay if you pay for Nitro.
Who the fuck pays for Nitro? Yeah.
Dario.
Are you calling Daimyo gay, Rolly?
Yeah. I do it all the time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least you're honest. So how was Avatar?
Not bad.
I'm gonna let you talk.
It's gonna be like like I said, I've only watched the first 2.5 episodes. Like I didn't finish episode 3. Episode 3 is called Amashu. There is definitely a lot of changes to the story, but what I did like is, to those who remember, when the very first season of Avatar came out, there was also a book called Book 1, Air. So there's 3 seasons: Book 1, Water; Book 2, Earth; and Book 3, Fire. However, there was 4 books, like actual novels, that were Air, which is Aang's life all before he goes into the iceberg. And they do interpret a lot of that in the beginning of the show, which I liked because I liked that book, and we never got to see any of that. So they show a lot of stuff that you don't. There's even some scenes that you don't see until like season 2 or end of season 1 that they show in the very first episode, which I liked. Shout out to Caleb. They show the genocide of the Airbenders, which is actually really, really, really well done. Yeah, Pilgrim, I wouldn't go that low.
Damn, a 4?
I wouldn't go that low, but I don't disagree. It's like a 5 or a 6 for me, I think, right now. And I mean, I'm trying to be unbiased because it is leaps and bounds better than what Shyamalan did. However, there's some certain things that I don't understand why they left out. Like, for instance, we all know when Zuko shows up in episode 2 of the original show, he shows up to the Southern Water Tribe. Why does he show up? Because a Fire Nation flare goes off.
Yeah.
And he sees the Fire Nation flare from the ship that Katara and Aang are in because they trip a booby trap. In the show, they don't trip a booby trap and there's no flare. Aang and Katara are just chilling in this under it. He's talking to her about bending water, and they turn around and she looks all scared, and the Fire Nation ship's just coming. There's no flare. There's nothing, no reason for Zuko to want to go there. I don't get it. Zhao is good as a character. Some of the things that happen with Zhao doesn't make sense though. Like, you have people in the Fire Nation talking about how like when Zuko and Iroh talk to Zhao, they don't know him. Like, he doesn't know Zuko.
That's weird.
Yeah, because he's there when Zuko gets burnt. He's standing
Yeah.
next to Zula and Iroh.
Yeah, like the changes. It sounds like some of the changes are kind of weird, but
and what they say is, which I find very strange. There's mention of Zhao. They literally say some nameless commander from the Southern Seas, but he has good intel about the Avatar, and it's like Commander Zhao was like known. That's why he became admiral. So I don't like, obviously in the show, in the original Avatar Last Airbender, you hate Zhao. He's an asshole. But I want to see him done justice as an asshole. Like, he's an important character in the show. I don't know. There's things I like, things I dislike. I did not like when Aang found Gyatso's body. The way they did that. There's no mention at all of Avatar Roku yet. At all. But there's a lot of mention. There's a lot of mention of Kyoshi, but not Roku. And the other thing I don't like is Aang doesn't know anything about his past lives. Not until the end of episode 2 do they say, hey, we should really go to the Northern Water Tribe so I can learn waterbending. Katara already has the waterbending scroll, so the pirates are out, which means that Zuko never gets blown up that way. So he's probably going to get blown up, but not that way. Those are like changes that I don't get why they had to be made. I just I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they would change those simple things. Like, instead of Katara stealing the scroll, like, I get you don't want to do a whole episode on the pirates and shit. But the pirates are important because the pirates are the reason that Zuko dies and fakes his death and then is able to get into the Northern Warrior Tribe. So, like, you need that somewhere. Also, that episode is where Iroh explains to Zuko's crew what happened in front of his father and why he is the way he is, and then they all understand and they want to follow Zuko after that point until Zhao becomes admiral and he takes Zuko's crew, and then it's just Zuko and Iroh. And well, no, actually, it's just Iroh because Zuko is presumed dead because Zhao paid the pirates to kill him. So you need to do that, like, and the fact that Gran now all of a sudden is the one who gives Katara the Water Scroll, you completely delete that. And I mean, not only that, again, the stuff with Gyatso's body, not seeing the Avatar statues at the Southern Air Temple, only see Yang Chen. There's no statues of anybody else, even though that Yang Chen statue is actually at the Eastern Air Temple, I believe, or the Northern. No, it's the Eastern, I think. That's where Guru Patik is. That's where the Yang Chen statue is. So they switched that. No mention of Roku. A lot of Kyoshi. I mean, slight spoiler, but he actually speaks to Kyoshi before Roku. I don't like that. I don't know why you have to do that. It's not bad. I mean, she's the actress playing Kyoshi is definitely a fan of the character. She is Kyoshi. Like, she acts like Kyoshi. She looks like Kyoshi. She holds herself like Kyoshi.
So it was a good casting.
Yeah, and Suki is a great casting. Suki's awesome. She's really good. But they did screw with Suki and Sokka's like original like butting of heads. The way they did it, it's almost like Suki wants to rip his clothes off, like from Instance, as opposed to in the anime in the show, the cartoon.
In the show,
yeah. In the cartoon where Suki kind of is very standoffish towards him. In this version, Suki is more so like standoffish because she knows she wants to fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like,
yeah,
pushing away her feelings, but the whole time she's trying to smash. Like, you can tell. Like, you can tell from the get-go that she looks at Sokka and she's like, I want to rip his clothes off. Like, instantly. And that's just, I mean, it's not a major change, but it changes the dynamic of Sokka kind of being like, well, men are better than this and that's never said. It's more so said in a way of like, well, I'm a warrior from where I come from. And she's like, have you ever seen combat?
So,
well, no.
Not that I want him to be, but it sounds like Sokka isn't really sexist on the show, is he?
Yeah, but he's dumbed down a lot. And I think that's a problem. However, what I will say is the actor who plays Sokka is the best at what he's doing so far. Him and Paul Sun-Young Lee playing Iroh are the best interpretations, and the Fire Lord. So Sokka, the Fire Lord, and Paul Sun-Young Lee as Iroh. They're pretty good adaptations. Oh, and Monkey Atso. Monkey Atso is a perfect adaptation. He's the only one that I think is fully 100% a perfect adaptation is Monkey Atso. So, There you go. You get that. I'm trying to do this without spoiling too much. I mean, like I said, I've only watched the first 2.5 episodes. By next week,
I'm just worried.
next
I'm
week,
worried, but
talking about the whole thing. But
I've heard that Boomy's good, but I'm just worried that they're gonna fuck up Boomy.
I haven't
worried.
seen him yet. They just got to Amashu. I don't know if they even have the cabbage merchant, but they better. However, one of my biggest problems, guys, one of my biggest problems is when they go to Kyoshi Island, there's one person, very important person missing on Kyoshi Island. An extremely important person is missing on Kyoshi Island when they get there. Also, an important thing being the Unagi. The Unagi is not in the show at all, which I think is stupid. Because the Unagi is a big moment for Aang when he rides the fucking Unagi. And his Lassie fucking has the Unagi, bro. And he's chewing on top of the Unagi, like spraying water on top of the Fire Nation and shit. It's fucking sick. Fucking sick. Like, that's badass. I don't know. They fucking do it. You just put a giant sea serpent eel in One Piece. Why can't you fucking do it here? Anyway, there's a very important person missing from Kyoshi Island. And that's the foaming mouth guy. He's not there. I'm upset. I want Aang.
Homie Stoner.
And here's the thing. Aang doesn't do this. With the little ball spinning around, he don't do that. Instead, he just grabs a spoon, puts it in his hand, and goes like this, and the spoon goes, ooh. Everyone's like, ah! And it's like, bro, do the ball thing. Do the ding, 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 and the ball's like spinning. Like, that was, like, I wanted to see that. And I wanted to see the fucking foaming mouth guy doing the, ah! 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 And he just, like, falls fucking down. Like, you shouldn't put that in there. Like, you need that shit. And they don't have those little random Avatar comedic moments. Things like that. Like, the stupid shit that happens in the most serious moments doesn't happen.
Or do they have the moments where, like, the characters will go silent and then you'll hear someone coughing and then you'll hear, like, a frog ribbit or something? Like, that kind of shit.
Dude,
To make it funny.
Doesn't somebody say something at one point? And they're like, this is gonna be great. This is the plan, or something, and no one says anything.
Yeah,
And all of a
yeah,
sudden, in the background,
yeah.
you just hear like, like, that's fucking great.
Ribbit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, Crimson. It's a lot of tiny details getting changed, but the more and more tiny details I'm seeing getting changed is now turning into major details getting changed, because a lot of these very tiny details are important later, or have some sort of, even if it's the slightest bit, some sort of substance later. Like, let's say there's a filler arc in Naruto, and then it's all filler. But then that bad guy that was in 5 episodes, he's in the war because he got resurrected, and he's in the final 4th grade Shinobi War. So you would not have no idea what that person is if you don't watch those 10 episodes. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's like there's very small bits of the show that are important later that they're not putting in there. And I don't necessarily agree with that. One of the other things I found weird is Suki gave Sokka one of her fans. Like one of her fans that she fights with. So now Sokka has a fan. I don't know if he's gonna use it. I don't know if he's gonna use it, but he has one. As well as his also the Kyoshi Warriors can throw the fans. And those fans are sharp as fuck. Like you can throw them like.
Wait a second. When did they get sharp fans? What the fuck? Huh?
Always used their fans.
Yeah, but
they were sharp, but they never threw them. Like Suki throws it. She throws it like a boomerang and it comes back to her. Also, Zhao's there, which never happens. It's Zuko that shows up, not Zhao. Zhao and Zuko both show up and try to invade Kyoshi Island. Zhao, again, I think his actor is very good. The guy playing Zhao is very good. I don't necessarily agree with the writing of the character of Zhao, but he's got the ilk. He's got the character. That's basically what I would say is most of the castings are pretty on point. It's the writing that of things that I'm having a problem with. The look of everything looks perfect. The grit that you get from like them being out in the middle of Bumblefuck, destroyed cities, like the shit that you see is it makes you feel like you're in the world. It feels good. It looks good. The acting is good. However, the story is weird. The plot is different from what I know. And the characters are slightly different from what I know. However, to anybody who's never seen the live act or ever seen the animation, I think you're gonna love this show. I really do.
Maybe not, man. It's possible that they don't.
To anybody that has not seen this before in the animation, I really do genuinely think you would enjoy this show. It's a lot of fun. Whether you're an Avatar fan or not, it is a fun show to watch. It's enjoyable. The acting's good. The cast is charismatic enough. Let me emphasize that. Charismatic enough that you want to keep watching. I think Sokka, Gyatso, who I'm sure we're not going to see much more of, Iroh, and Zhao and the Fire Lord, I think they are Ozai. I think they're the best acted, personally. I'm getting the most enjoyment out of Sokka right now.
I've heard
which, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure the actor that plays Sokka was in Halo Forward Unto Dawn.
Is he?
Pretty sure he was in Forward Unto Dawn.
The live action was bound to lose most of the whimsy and fun of the original, and that was half the match. True.
Agreed.
True.
Well, dude, I will tell you one thing about this show is when they said we're gonna make it more adult, it definitely is. I've seen people get murdered multiple times. Murdered, like brutally.
Like flat out murdered?
Brutally. Like Ozai does this, and 4-5 people in front of them just become flames, and they melt, they burn, they scream, they die. You hear them screaming in front of him as he burns them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. They're like screaming in pain, and like you hear the screams fade out as they melt. Like, yeah, there's some dark ass shit. People die in this. It's not the whimsy of the original. There is definitely a lot of darker moments that I've seen so far, like specifically the genocide of the Airbenders. Like, you guys remember all the there's a Star Wars reference in it. You remember all the kids? Master Skywalker. Yeah, instead of Anakin walking through the door, it's Fire Lord says him.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's the same. All the kids are hiding in the temple, and Fire Lord says him walks in.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it's same shit. Same shit.
That's
only there is someone there to protect the kids, but that's all I'll say. And the one thing I do have to say about the show that I think is absolutely amazing, the music and costume design and the bending looks fucking sick. The bending looks great. The costume design looks great. And the cinematography in general, the visuals, all the locations, they look accurate as fuck. And the music is so it's the music, dude. It's the Avatar music. They didn't change much. And then every episode
Did they use the same music?
yes, bro. And every episode, guess what it ends with? And it's fucking dude, it's so good. Like they end every episode with the original music. It's so good.
Y'all are
Like,
gonna hate me.
I'm
Y'all
not
hate
saying
me?
that I love this show. Again, right now, I'd give it like a probably a 5, 6 pushing it. I wouldn't put it past that yet. I'd have to see the rest of the season before I give it a full rundown. But by next week, I'll have watched the whole thing probably 2 times over.
Y'all are gonna hate me. Y'all are gonna hate me. I love the ending of Korra, that theme more than the last Airbender.
What's the Korra one?
Korra's ending theme is so fucking cool.
I'm trying to remember the Korra one.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. You like that
Yeah.
more than the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you remember the point where it goes like ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Like the whole time. Come on, bro. That shit's
Yeah.
lit. That shit's lit as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And then the fire dudes, the sun warriors in season 3, the sun warriors. That's their chant. When Shan and Ra, the 2 fucking dragons, come out to see Zuko and Aang, when they're like have their fire for them, the dudes are doing the ending song. They're doing the like all the Mayan looking dudes. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Because then that means that
So-
ever since episode 1, the ending has always been the Fire Nation. Always.
That's cool. So is there anything else that you gotta say on Avatar, or can we get into Borderlands? Because I gotta get to work soon.
Yeah, how much longer you got?
I gotta get off the show at like 1:55.
All right, we got to get into Borderlands then. We'll just go through the trailer, and then I guess we'll go from there. I am hopefully optimistic for this trailer, just the same way, or for the show or movie, just the same way that I am with pretty much almost anything that comes out these days.
Is it a movie or show? It's a movie, right?
It's a movie, I believe. Let me pull that up real quick.
I got that.
Yeah, you did.
Wow, Crimson hates it. He hates that shit.
Crimson. So I do want to preface the fact that I am a fucking huge Borderlands fan. Before I start this, I freaking love these games. All of them, except for the pre-sequel, because they lied to me and I couldn't actually play as Captain Jack. It wasn't, or Captain Jack, Handsome Jack. It wasn't really Handsome Jack. It was just a fucking clone, you assholes. And the pre-sequel story was ass. And 3, I got mad because they killed my homie, one of the characters I loved. But yeah, so quite frankly, I'm a huge fan of Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. Specifically 1 and 2. I think 2 is one of the best games I've ever played. It has one of the best storylines ever. It has one of the best freaking villains. Oh, Crimson, we'll be talking about it Saturday night.
Good lord.
But I mean, Handsome Jack on his own is one of the best villains ever. He's like a mixture of the Joker and Palpatine at the same time. Like, he's remarkably smart and calculated and is always thinking 100 steps ahead, but he's also fucking insane. And he's not. He is.
Yeah.
Listen, would you agree with me that he's almost like a mixture of the Joker and Palpatine, or something like that, or the Joker and Thrawn, or something?
That's kind of how I always thought of him too.
Like, Handsome Jack is fucking awesome. So cool. Such a cool character, such a cool villain, and has a great story because everything that he does, when you find out at the end of 2, everything Jack was doing was for his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to be a good dad. And you never know because you are the villain. You're the bad guys. Because the whole rest of the world or the whole rest of the galaxy thinks that the Vault Hunters are the ones fucking up this good corporation. You, the Vault Hunters, you're the rebellion. You're the bad guys. Everybody else agrees with Jack. And the rest of the corporations. So, like, you find out, like, oh, fuck, we were the bad guys. But not really.
Yeah.
Because he wronged you, so you're not really the bad guys. He killed Roland right in front of you in 2. So, like, obviously you're going to fucking kill him. But still. Yeah, but I think, Crimson, I think it's more so Palpatine-esque because of how much he plans. Vader doesn't really plan. Vader kind of just like goes, yeah, I can get any of this shit done. I don't need a plan. I can do anything. Fucking Vader. A plan? Who needs that? I can just kill everybody. Like that's Vader. Yes, exactly, Crimson. He's very manipulative. But I guess without further ado, let's get into this trailer here. Ooh, wait, I can see dislikes. 17K to 21K.
How can you see the dislikes?
I don't know. My computer can still see dislikes. Don't ask me and don't tell YouTube, but for whatever reason, my computer can still see dislikes. So it looks like people are not liking it. 17K dislikes to 21K likes. That is not a positive ratio at all.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
That is not a positive ratio. Oof. All right, gentlemen and ladies. Let's get into this real quick before Roman has to skedaddle, so we have time to talk about this.
Before I gotta ski.
Uh-oh. God, I hate this planet. Would you look at that?
So the first thing I notice,
they look weird, bro.
First thing I notice, you have Tiny Tina on the top left, Lilith, Roland. I don't know who she's supposed to be. And then you have Krieg, who's a DLC character from Borderlands 2. Now, I have a feeling because Judi Dench, or not Judi Dench, who the fuck is that? Fuck, I forget her name. But she, the girl right next to Krieg with the mask on, is wearing red glasses later in the trailer. I think they race swapped or gender swapped and made Mordecai an old woman. I think she's Mordecai. I think.
What?
Yeah. I think they made Mordecai an old woman instead of like the badass that he was. We'll see though, because they do show what I believe is Bloodwing, which is his bird, in the trailer. So, and I don't see Mordecai anywhere to be found. And Mordecai is one of my favorites. So I think that she's supposed to be Mordecai. We will see though.
A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
Legend
Dude, I never
has it
thought I
that
would see
there's this
Kevin
mass-
Hart in a Borderlands movie.
Roland is short, like, so it makes sense. But Kevin Hart playing Roland, man, doesn't. Roland's not a joking character.
He's not
Like,
a yeah, no.
he's not a funny
He's not
guy.
a goofball,
He's
no.
the serious one. He's the one who's always serious. So I don't know how it's gonna do. We'll continue. Look, like Scarif Station from fucking Rogue One.
treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get.
Maybe she got the right glasses.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're doing Lilith. Lilith and Claptrap are fine, and Roland's fine. They're supposed to be there. Tiny Tina, she would probably be there at some point too. That's fine. If Mordecai is an old woman, that changes everything for that character. And also, where's Maya? Oh wait, no, Maya's Borderlands 2. Who's the third one from 1? Or the fourth one from 1?
I forget, to be honest with you. It's been years.
This motherfucker. Hold on. Who is it? You said Tannis? That's Tannis? Brick! That's who it was. Thank you, Crimson. It was Brick. Thank you. Yeah, Maya's in 2. I punch your problems. Yeah. Is that Bloodwing?
That is Bloodwing. I think that's Bloodwing.
It could be something else too. I don't know if it is. It could be.
That looks like.
I thought Bloodwing
That
was
looks
a
like
giant
Bloodwing,
hawk.
though.
I thought Bloodwing was a giant hawk. I don't remember if Bloodwing had a tail or not, though.
I'm pretty sure that's Bloodwing. I could be wrong, though.
No, it could be. No, it's not. Crimson says no. I agree. I believe. I wouldn't. It's a rack, right? Okay. Yeah.
Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe. God, I hate this planet.
I mean, it looks good. Physically,
Yeah.
like, cinematography wise, it looks good. Yeah, Bloodwing's a bird. I thought so. It's like a big ass like hawk vulture thingy.
What is that smell?
Piss wash color.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window up!
It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did it get the name?
It's in my mouth!
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay. What?
Major issues.
That's supposed to be Jack, I think.
That's Jack.
No, hold on. That's not Jack. Like, let me pull up a picture of handsome Jack real quick. Just.
Is that Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, but Marcus does look right. I agree.
Yeah, true.
Is that supposed to be Jack? So, handsome Jack. One of the best characters of all fucking time in any video game.
That's true.
In
That
any
is
video game.
That is very true.
So,
Handsome Jack is fucking awesome.
So here we have it, yeah, and he's what's he call you, kiddo, the whole time? All right, kiddo. I see your and he hacks into your comms so he can fuck with you.
Yeah.
Good job, kiddo. You really think you're doing something this time, don't you, buddy boy? Like, he's fucking awesome. So You just stop that
He's
one.
supposed to be. He's supposed to be an Atlas commander. Oh, okay.
Is that an Atlas commander? It's not Jack. Because here's Jack.
One of the handsomest damn characters in gaming, if I do say so myself.
Well, there's Jack before he lost before his face got fucked up. His face gets fucked up, so he wears the mask. I mean, he's always handsome. He's a fucking amazing character, though, and literally one of the best fucking villains ever. I don't know how many times I can say it. I'll say it all day. But let's finish this trailer real quick.
Yes, sir.
I hope that he is Crimson. I really hope that he is just supposed to be some Atlas commander, because
if that's Handsome Jack, man, no.
That's true. That's true. We need the first vault open and Hello Station. Yeah, you're right. Hello Station needs to be created beforehand above Pandora. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about that. No, he's right. He is correct. He's correct, mate. All right, I'm just glad that's not Jack. All right, let's continue.
Time to make it free.
There's Atlas.
With your body parts.
All right, Tiny Tina's good.
Yeah.
Tiny Tina's pretty accurate. Yo, actually, Crimson, I could see that.
I could, but I don't know if I want Ryan Gosling to be in.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal would be. I think Jake Gyllenhaal would be a better one. Jake Gyllenhaal would be a good. Yeah, that is the Crimson Lance. Yeah, you're right. I think Jake Gyllenhaal might be a better Handsome Jack. Or you know who would be fucking great, actually? Hear me out. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds?
Handsome Jack. I could totally... He already does it as Deadpool. He already does it.
I see it.
I could totally see Ryan Reynolds being like...
I see it.
Hey, kiddo, you really thought you did something great there, didn't you? But not really, you stupid fuck. Like, I could totally see Ryan Reynolds being Handsome Jack, dude. That's my fan casting. That's who I want. I want Ryan Reynolds as Handsome Jack. I mean, perfect. See, Crimson said, fuck yeah. He gets it. That'd be perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, it would be so on point. Be like, listen here, you little fuck sticks. I just got this perfect ass unicorn made of diamonds, and it's alive. I'm naming it. What's he fucking name it? Naming it after you, and he calls it like shit stick or something, or like
shit stick,
pony fart, or
something like that.
Yeah, forget the name of it. But Ryan Reynolds as Handsome Jack. We should start that. People put that on Twitter right now. Everybody go on X and start tweeting, and we need Ryan Reynolds as Handsome Jack. I'll do it. I'll see if it starts something. Hashtag Borderlands make Ryan Reynolds Handsome Jack. Piss for Brains in honor for you. That's what it was. Maybe I'll name it Piss for Brains in honor of you. Thank you, Kristen. I can so see Ryan Reynolds doing that. Names it Butt Stallion. That's what it was. He names it Butt Stallion. And then you hear... He goes, Butt Stallion, down girl, and you hear it like in the fucking background. It's literally a living...
Ryan Reynolds doing that shit.
A living horse made of diamonds. Dude, yeah, no. Ryan Reynolds needs to be Handsome Jack. I'm fucking starting that hashtag. I'm doing it. I'll do it right after the show.
Tell you.
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
Ooh, mine's bigger.
Hold on, door. I needed a gun. So you asked for it.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh.
Kill them all.
Moxie looks good.
Yeah, true.
Oh, where'd she go? Right there for like a second. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for like
good.
yeah. Yeah, she's in it for like 1 second, bro.
That's Neptune Jack's ex-wife.
What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
So that's Borderlands. Yeah, Moxie does. She looks great. She really does. Yeah, she looks very very accurate.
I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical.
Oh, I'm certainly skeptical. If they're gonna kill a vault monster as easily as driving a car through it, that motherfucker, they took forever for me to fight.
I don't know if I trust it, man.
Them motherfuckers
I don't
took
know if I trust
forever
it.
for me to fight when I first played that game. That better not be a vault monster, because like
It's gonna be.
Them shits are
It's
not
gonna
that
be.
easy to kill, yo. They're not kill, okay? All right, I fought a fucking dragon. Shit was not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna see it for sure, 100%. I'm gonna go see it with my buddy. Him and I used to play Borderlands all the time. He actually knew about. He's not into this space at all. He barely games anymore. He just works and like lives life and watches sports. And he called me like a year ago and was like, "Bro, they're making a Borderlands movie," and he was like so fucking hype on it. I just hope it's good. I hope it's good. So yeah, him and I already have plans. We're gonna go see it together. Probably bring this one if he wants to go.
Only if you guys go see the Deadpool movie with me for sure.
I'm going to see the fucking Deadpool movie, bro. What? That's just gonna be lit.
Yeah, facts.
But
So,
yeah, yeah. So I think.
Do you have any?
I'm optimistic for this movie. I can't say that it's gonna be great. Can't say it's gonna be bad, but I am very hopefully optimistic.
Do you have any final remarks before we get the hell out of here?
I guess my only final remark would be shout out to everybody in chat. Crimson Law, Great Pilgrim, Uncle Kenobi
was here for like, yeah.
You know, shout out to all of our boys as usual, like Star Wars Dog, Gatekeepers Daimyo, who just made me this very fine profile picture for Rolo Films. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice looking? Isn't that cool? Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good friend. I enjoy that, man. But yeah, so I guess other than that, yeah, shout out to Caleb. I was just on his channel, King's Advisors, on Tuesday. We had a really great show going on there. And yeah, shout out to great big old congratulations to X-Wing, as always. But big old congratulations on being a father, man. That's amazing. Really happy for you, brother.
Sir.
Really happy for
guys,
you.
I couldn't do any of this without you. And we're at 221 subs now, and you guys are fucking awesome. And I genuinely am just so grateful to all of you guys. And thank you, all of you. And
you guys are amazing.
And we will see you next week.
And I'll finish